Hi there, welcome to the Yorkshire Academy video podcast. It's the second part of our siblings specials. Today we're going to be talking to Zak and Alfie Thompson. Zak and Alfie have been playing with us for probably, must be 4 years now, maybe 5 years with the Academy. And in that time they've both done pretty well, playing for the under-17s and then the under-19s. Zak is 18 years old now, and Alfie is, I believe he's 16 and in year 11 at Malton Secondary School. They live right out on the east coast of Yorkshire, so it's a real old long commute for them, so we'll have a chat with them about that, and we'll talk to them about a lot of other things, not least of which is the sibling rivalry between the two of them. So let's have a chat with Zak and Alfie Thompson. Hello Zak, hello Alfie.
Hi Mike.
Hey, how are you doing?
Good, thank you.
All right, thanks.
Doing well.
Going stir crazy.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah. What's it like where you live? Is it a big village? Is it?
It's quite a rural spot, to be fair. So we've got plenty of places to go for walks and runs and what have you. So it's not too bad.
And you're still keeping your exercise up?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So how organised are you with that sort of stuff?
Well, to be fair, it's the only thing keeping me sane at the minute. So I try to do it as much as I can. I do it for a couple of hours a day.
Wow.
Get up, have some breakfast, and then we've got my dad brought some weights back from his work, so we've got a few bits to keep.
Right. How about you, Alfie?
Well, I've been trying to copy what Zak does. I've been joining him a few times, and he's been pushing me to my limits.
Yeah. Well, it's good to have someone to spot you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, and someone to push you. But we'll get to that eventually about pushing each other.
Yeah.
Zak, you are at York College, aren't you? And you're just finishing up your A levels.
Yeah, I am. I actually do a level 3 course. It's in art and design.
Right. And what does that involve?
It's it's sort of everything all in a big package. It's just a course. It's got about 80 people on it, and then there's 3 different specialist areas you can go into. But you can do anything from architecture to photography to painting. But I mainly sort of specialise in doing videos and things like that because I really enjoy making those.
And is it fair to say that then the fact that you're being assessed on your coursework now is not too much of a problem for you?
Yeah, I'm still carrying on doing my course as normal. I still got my same hand-in date. I'm just working from home at the minute.
Right. Okay. Oh, that's good. But
yeah.
With you, Alfie, you're in year 11, aren't you? So this is a bit of a strange time for you, isn't it? Because they're having to extrapolate your results from your last 2 years, aren't they?
Yeah, it's been quite weird. It's been quite a weird feeling, really, because people have said it's going to be off this, and then it's going to be something different, and it's still all quite a bit confusing. So I'm still trying to find things to do.
Yeah. And have you been able to carry on doing any of your coursework?
Well, the only thing that I had from that involved coursework was music, and I'd finished all my music coursework by the time we'd had anything to be handed in. So I'd had that finished, and the rest were just final exams.
Right. Okay then. So you sort of got mixed feelings about it then.
Yeah, I think if we did have exams, I'd be able to push myself harder and get lots of revision done and possibly come out with better grades on the other end. Whereas with what it is now, I feel like I might suffer a little bit as I didn't do brilliantly in my mock exams, but I did enough to get where I want to go next year.
Right. Well, then related with the age differences, you were looking forward to under-19s, weren't you, Zak?
Yeah, that was going to be. Well, it's not my last year. It wouldn't be my final year this year because I've got quite a late birthday, so I can play again next season. But it's a shame. It gets me through the summer, training, playing all the tournaments, traveling around the country. So it's a massive shame.
And were you hoping to? Because you'd started at quarterback this last season, hadn't you?
I did, but we've had a few quarterbacks turning up to training, so maybe I was going to get to go back to receiver, but I guess it wasn't meant to be.
Oh, you did a decent job. There's plenty of film out there showing you a decent job.
Yeah.
One passing.
Yeah,
I was more of a runner.
yeah, but in an option offence, that's not too bad a thing, is it?
It was all right.
Yeah. And what position do you play for those who are looking in, Alfie, who might not know you?
I'd like to say an all-round defensive kind of position, mainly focusing on the defensive back, safety, corner type of position. And then if I get any snaps on offense, receiver maybe. If I get thrown in.
Yeah. Thrown in at the deep end.
Yeah.
But this would have actually been your final year with the under-17s, wouldn't it, Alfie?
Would have been, yeah.
Yeah, and you had the option to move up to 19s, but decided to stay with the 17s, didn't you?
Yeah, I decided after my injury, I thought I might as well have a season to try bounce back and become a stronger player with a group of people that I was closer with.
And you've the pair of you have got a very supportive mum and dad, thank goodness.
Definitely.
You're on the east coast of Yorkshire, aren't you?
Yeah, right on the east coast.
About three and a half hour round trip for you, isn't it, to practice and game?
Yeah, but you know what? If it wasn't worth it, we wouldn't do it. So.
Oh, that's good to hear. So tell us about your day. Give us some timings. So, what time are you getting up in the morning? What time are you setting off, and etc.
Recently, we've had the strength and conditioning sessions before training as well. So that starts at about 8:10. So we'd usually start off at about 20 to 7 on a morning.
7, half 6.
Yeah, have a bit of breakfast, and then start off about then. And then we'd get to campus, and we go in and we go register, do strength and conditioning for about an hour, get absolutely beasted, come out sweating, and then Alfie would have his 17 session, and I'd sometimes help out coaching or just warm up catching before our 19 session, and then we'd be on our way home. We wouldn't really get home until about 4 o'clock.
Sometimes, some days.
Yeah.
So that's a long old day, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not a short one.
No. And how so mum and dad are obviously very supportive, aren't they?
Yeah, massively.
Yeah. And it's great, because I sometimes feel sorry for myself having to travel over to Leeds from Huddersfield, because it takes me an hour or 3/4 of an hour on a good day. But yeah, it's that's some effort, is that, with you guys? So well done. Tell us a little bit now, Zak, about you were down at Bristol with the Pride, weren't you? So playing football away from home, how was that as an experience?
It was so different because I'd only just finished my GCSEs, and I'd only been 16 for 2 months before I was down living with another family in the centre of Bristol, which is very different because I live in the middle of the countryside right now, and I got dropped in the centre of a city. I was like, right, get yourself to college on a morning on buses and bikes with all your kit on your back, and then I'd go and do my college course, which is the same one I'm doing now, and I'd do that, and then straight after I finish at 4 o'clock, I'd be on the pitch at 4:30 training until about 6:30. Then I'd do a gym session after that until about 8 o'clock, and then I'd have to get myself home on my bike. It was all right. It was really good in terms of the standard of football down there. There's some massively talented people down there. It made me a lot better as an athlete, I guess.
Yeah, good. Of course, you've got hopes of playing at the next level, but we'll see about that. Maybe you could go and play for the national champion Carnegie team one day. I don't know. Who knows?
It wouldn't be such a bad thing.
I guess not. So the point of these little vignettes is to tell us about Sibling Rivalry, and we've already spoken to Sam and Joe, and we've got another one coming up in a few days. So give us an insight then to what, because there's another brother in the mix as well, isn't there?
There is. There's 3 of us, but
yeah. But tell us about yourself and Alfie, Zak, and in fact, let's ask Alfie. Let's get his opinion first. What's the rivalry like between you guys? Is it good? Is it? So you have toxic at this end, and wow, this is the best thing ever at that end. Where would you place it?
I would say for me, where I feel it is, I'd say it was more to the wow side, because I can watch my big brother, who's an amazing player. He's GB. He's played for.
Oh.
No, but I feel like if I can base my game and my play off things that he can do and how he plays, it would make me a stronger player, and it could boost me up to where I want to be.
And where do you want to be then? Come on then. No holds barred. Where would Alfie like to be one day?
I mean, the goal for everyone playing is go to a league and play for a living. But if that doesn't happen, it doesn't mean that I wouldn't feel like I've not accomplished anything. I feel that if I can prove myself against Zak or anybody else playing, that it'd make me feel still quite accomplished in how I'd feel.
And how about you, Zak, from your side of it?
I like keeping him on his toes. We do training sessions together, whether it's at home or at training. We do one-on-ones. I like to keep him on his toes, make sure he's up to standard.
So you're the to you, because your dad's obviously involved with the armed forces. You're the sergeant major, are you?
I know, yeah. I like to beast him sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, you do right. You got to push your younger brothers.
Yeah.
Your job, Alfie, is to push him back by doing better than him.
I might just have to. I'm trying to get at least, if we do a one-on-one and it's out of 10 times, I want to get at least 5 where I break the ball and he doesn't catch it.
You'd be lucky.
I'd be lucky. I'd try pushing me.
So what's it like then? Is it like first to turn the lights on? Is it first to get out the door? First one, I locked the house up quicker than you did. Are you as bad as that?
Or sometimes it depends. It depends what the situation is. Yeah. If it's a training, or if I had a game and then Alfie had a game, it'd be you could get the most highlights from that game, whoever wins.
Yeah.
It's all healthy competition, so it's all right.
Yeah.
Do you play Madden?
Well, Alfie plays a lot more than me. I wouldn't say I'm very good.
I'm not brilliant, but
But you're better than Zak.
Yeah. Have Madden. You can have Madden.
Yeah, that's the main thing. That's the main thing. So, what about you then, Zak? If the sky's the limit for you, where would you like to see yourself one day?
Oh, the dream is to play NCAA Division 2, 1. It'd be absolutely fantastic. And I feel like I'd accomplished absolutely everything that I could have dreamed of if I managed to do that. And then obviously anything after that is even better. So, but I've been thinking about the GFL. There's some incredible over in Germany as well. So just really playing at a really high level, to be honest. And I want to play for Leeds Beckett at some point as well. I feel like I need to get on the Beckett team.
Yeah. No, that'd be awesome if you did. That would be awesome.
I'd come all the way through the ranks from flag up to Carnegie, so that'd be incredible. I'd like that.
Good. And the sport of football, it is one that I've not really touched on before with any of the others. But tell me why, because like I say, you're right out on the east coast of Yorkshire.
Yeah.
You probably I can't think of anywhere where it would be further to come to practice, etc. But why American football for the pair of you?
It's quite an interesting story actually. So I have a friend whose dad played basketball in America for a short time, and then obviously he got into American football watching it, and then he passed that on to his kids who we were friends with, and then they obviously got us into it, and we bought a ball, we bought some receiver gloves, and it was coming up to, I think it was your 13th birthday, I think. And my mum reached out to the Rams trying to get a American football themed birthday party. He put us onto Dale's number, and then we had an American football themed birthday party for me at 13 with Dale. And then after that, I think I've missed about 3 training sessions since.
I think my favourite American football moment ever was Zak's first ever training session, and he was running a slant, and he came across, the ball was thrown behind him. He took it back with one hand, the corner came rushing down. He span around from the corner and scored one of the first plays that he got the ball on his birthday. Everybody went crazy. It was amazing.
About 2 seasons later, he did that in a game, though, didn't you? At that tournament over at Burnley, didn't you do the same? You had that one-handed catch in the end zone.
I remember it. I remember it.
We've got film of it somewhere. I'll have to dig it up and try and find it. Yeah, that's pretty special. Exactly the same. Reach behind you. It was thrown behind you, one-handed, and pulled it in. I think we were playing against East Kilbride as well that day.
Yeah,
He might have.
yeah, I do.
He was wearing a.
Yeah, I was wearing my blue jumper. Yeah. Right. Well, listen, guys. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you.
It's been fascinating in listening in. We wish you all the best during the lockdown. Stay safe, please, and follow all the rules. And love to the family. And thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
Cheers.
See ya.